Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So today's video we are doing top primers for oily skin. You guys have been requesting these flat out. So these are my ride or die holy grail things that work really well under makeup to not only help keep your skin matte, but also to ensure that your makeup lasts a really long time. This video will apply to those of you who are greasy, oily messes like I am, but also combination skin types or just people who have like a real difficult time getting their makeup to stay on their face all day long. You know how sometimes, you get to like 3-4 p.m. and you're like, ugh, like what is going on with my face, or where's my makeup? I don't remember wiping it off, but it's not there. These primers will help with those issues too. So if you are interested in learning about the best primers that are worth investing in, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to start this video out with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. You guys have heard me talk about this product so many times. This is a beautiful lightweight primer. There is something about this primer that does wonders for oily skin. I use this over my entire face. I can use it under my eyes, on my nose, anywhere, and it keeps my makeup looking beautiful for the longest time. What is interesting about this one is it's not actually manufactured or targeted towards oily skin, but it works so well under any foundation. So yeah, the Hourglass Mineral Veil is definitely at the top of my list. Next up, I want to talk about the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Primer. Oh my gosh, so this is a product that I've been using for many years as a pro makeup artist. I adore this product. It's very simple. You can apply it on any type of skin actually. Dry skin it works really well on as well. But this stuff will ensure that your makeup does not budge all day long. This works so well, and it also works really well for oily skins. I find that if I use this underneath my makeup, I can get 10, 11, 12 hours of wear out of my makeup. No problems at all without even having to touch up, obviously provided I'm wearing the right foundation. But yeah, another really great primer that's definitely worth trying out. Next up, I've got the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. So this is their Pore Refiner Primer, and this one absorbs oil and mattifies shine. This one is a beautiful product, and it's actually more of a recent addition to my collection. I've been testing this one for about 4 weeks now. All I can say is, why didn't I buy it earlier? Why didn't I buy it earlier? This works so well, and it's actually got a really beautiful tea tree scent to it. So when you apply it in the morning, on your face, it's like, and it kind of like wakes you up a little bit. Beautiful. So this smooths fine lines, minimizes pores, but most importantly, will keep your face matte for a really long time. The first time I wore this, I think I wore my makeup for about 15 hours, and I remember coming in here to wipe it off, and I was like, oh my goodness, like look at my face, like how is this even possible? So yeah, love this primer. You can pick this one up from Mecca stores here in Australia. I will pop links and stuff for all of the products that I mentioned down below so that you guys can find them easily. Okay, next up I want to talk about the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. Gosh, it's a really long name. I have had comments from you guys over the last 2 months being like, Nikkia, you gotta try the Becca primer. Just get it. And I remember for ages I was trying to buy it on the Sephora website and also in store from Sephora, and it was always out of stock. Well, about 3 weeks ago, I finally got my hands on this, and oh my goodness, I can't even. So this isn't a normal primer. I must stress that. You can't use this over your entire face how you would any of these other primers. This is for pinpointing problem areas. So I actually will only use this on the center of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, on my top lip, and on my chin. And sometimes I'll blend like a really small amount sort of out on my cheeks, sort of towards, like the central areas of my cheeks. This dries down so fast. It is not easy to work with. I have to, just so you guys know, it's not easy to work with, but once you figure out how to use this, it's mind-boggling. Like seriously, this keeps me so matte. I think more matte than any of these other primers. Doesn't really create like a barrier. So it's not, like a barrier primer that's going to prevent the oil coming through. Essentially, oil hits this and it turns matte. Like it's some kind of science experiment, I'm telling you. But now that I know how to use it, I am in love with it. Also want to mention the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This is a really great drugstore alternative. I have been using this primer, I'm going to say for like 6 or 7 years. Like this was my ride or die drugstore primer. I love this one. It's really simple, and that's what I love about it. Sometimes it's the most simple products that actually work the best. So yeah, I'll use this all over my entire face in the morning. I love this for work, so I apply this really early in the morning, and then I'll wear it through a whole day of work. Come home without having to stress about looking like a shiny disco ball. It's really affordable too, and products blend out beautiful on top of it. So yeah, really love the Rimmel Stay Matte. Next up, I've got the Smashbox Photofinish Foundation Primer Oil Free Pore Minimizing. Are all of those words really in the name? Guys, it looks like this. It's the purple one, essentially. So this is another mattifying primer that also reduces the appearance of fine lines and pores. So again, I will use this through the T-zone on my nose, and then I'll sort of spread it, you know, on these areas of my cheeks and also on my chin and my top lip. I can use this, you know, all over or as a spot primer. It works both ways. This will absorb oil kind of similarly to the Becca one, but this one's a lot easier to work with. It will absorb oil as the oil comes through and prevent your face getting shiny. And then lastly, I wanted to mention the Kat Von D Lock-It Featherweight Primer. And I use this on all of my brides, a lot of my clients. Really, really great hydrating primer, which, as you know, when you add hydration back into the skin, counteracts the oil issue and your skin goes, oh, I'm not as parched as I thought I was, so I'm not going to try and, you know, hydrate myself by producing way too much oil. So really, really simple. Like, it just feels like quite a light moisturizer on the skin. It's not thick. Nothing looks cakey on top of it. Really easy to work with. And yeah, quite basic. Really, really quite basic. So that is it for my top primers for oily skin. I hope you guys really found this video helpful. As always, please, if you've got any questions about any of these products or any questions that you need to ask me about skin concerns and issues, please leave them in the comment section down below. You guys know I'm more than happy to always answer your questions. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye!